Hello, everyone. Welcome to my craft room. My name is Whitney Lucas. I'm with Crafty Thoughts and Whatnots. And today we're going to make over some Dollar Tree carvable pumpkins. Um, Not exactly a fan of Dollar Tree, but everybody's been taking these gorgeous little things here, just absolutely gorgeous, and turning them into something fabulous. So I had an idea and I did it, and I wanted to do another one with you guys, and then also I had a couple other ideas just to share with you guys. Play around with some glue and some stuff. Wait for everybody to come in, and then also need to get these goodies. Get my live stream up here on my tablet so I can read your comments. Hi Pat. Hi Lizette. I haven't seen you in a while. Yep. Live streams are a little sporadic, to say the least. I always got to move my tablet this way. Forget. 1 second, guys. Bobby. Hi, Whitney. Missed you, girl. Hi, Bobby. Missed you back. Okay. Debbie, love your site. Thank you. All right. I got this Archon mount thing, I don't know, last year whenever I went to that thing. Kind of want to go back to my old tripod. This thing just doesn't seem to work too well. It's either like, hey, let's get right here, or it's like too far apart. Let's see. All right, enough of the Whitney. Let's go down to the table, show you guys what we're going to do. Okay, guys. Love the buffalo check in the kitchen. Thank you. You guys been on my Instagram. Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with buffalo check now. I have issues. So here's the main. Oh, hold on. I gotta plug my phone in. Nope. I don't want it to die on me while we're doing this. Okay. So here is the main event. Look how cute she is. Isn't she cute? So what I did was I took this gorgeous creature right here. Everybody knows these. I've seen them everywhere. Hi, Lourdes. I know Hola, and I know Gusto. I don't know anything else. Sorry. I don't know anything else. I have to ask my husband. He'll have to translate for me. I love the buffalo check. Hey, Whitney. Hi, Tina. Linda from Texas. Hi, how you doing, girl? And Patsy. Hi, guys. So, this thing, everybody's been buying them. Everybody's been using them. So I wanted to try and see what I could come up with, right? So I've got some ideas. This one right here is the first one I did. Now, if you can see through here, I crocheted this because I crochet. I have many weird and intricate things that I do. People think I'm odd, but that's fine. I decided to crochet a little cover for it, and then I was going to take some stems, and then I just literally everything else on here is a remnant except for this pumpkin. This pumpkin ribbon is new this year from Craft Outlet, but everything else was in my stash of just garbage. Like this right here, little pick left over from the fabric pumpkins I did year before. All of these are pieces of ribbons that were taken off of other items or gifts that I'd gotten. This brown ribbon here, this came on a Christmas present or a box that was wrapped up. I save everything, guys. You know that. I save everything off of presents. So that's usually how I do that. But the rest of this is I crocheted this. So it's almost like making a beanie if anybody actually crochets or if anybody knits. Basically, you're doing the circle, and it's almost like making a beanie or a baby beanie that you'd put on a really big baby head. So I just crocheted it at my desk, and then I had a pumpkin with me, so I'd crochet a little bit, and then I'd test it to see if it fit, then I'd crochet some more, and then test it to see. So it came down with a pretty solid like little idea of a pattern, but even then I switched it up because these are all half double crochets and a double crochet. And then this little thing here is what we call a mosaic crochet. I learned that from a really great gal named Tina here on YouTube. After the live stream, I will link her video her videos for her mosaic crochets in the description. If you are a crocheter, she is awesome to watch videos. She's awesome to learn from. You guys do not want to watch me crochet. It is the boringest thing in the world. But if you want to, I can do like a separate video of crocheting, but it's like, I don't know that you would really want to watch me crochet, guys. I really don't. But anyways, so I made a second one. Now this one here covers the whole pumpkin. And I don't know if I'll even be able to see it. When you get to the very top up here, you can't crochet the whole thing all the way up because then it just doesn't fit. And even then, I think I might have to take this last row out because I don't know if I'm going to get it on here. But this guy, I'm only going to have come up so far. So I'm going to end up hot gluing the inner bottom of this to this pumpkin. So that's basically what my idea was. This was just a, let's just try it and see what happens. And I love the turquoise. I also did not paint this pumpkin, so that way you can see that gorgeous neon construction orange pumpkin that Dollar Tree seems to think is a holiday color. Anyways, so there's our little inspiration guy. So what I did was I took this guy and I painted it with chalk paint. That seems to be everybody's popular thing doing right now. Like everything I'm seeing and hearing is chalk paint, chalk paint, chalk paint. So bought some chalk paint from Amazon. I painted 3 pumpkins, guys. This bottle is almost gone. So the pumpkins either soaked it up or something. Also, I didn't realize, because my experience with painting is only with acrylics, this stuff don't come off. And I almost ruined my fingernails. I think I did ruin a dress. Anyways, so learn my lesson. But I got this at Walmart. This was another YouTuber I've been watching. They use this stuff a lot, so I'll be using this going in the future. I got a lot more ideas I'm going to do. But basically, this thing is on its 3rd coat. And even then, you can see some of this stuff here. I'm not exactly too good with it. I had to buy gloves and all that kind of stuff and real paint brushes and all that goodies. But I've got 2 more I'm going to do in a separate, I don't know if I'll do a live stream or a video, but I'm going to make a separate item with 2 more of these because I painted 3 pumpkins. So anyways, the bottom doesn't matter too much because we are covering it with our little crochet bucket here. Hi, Donna. How are you guys? Nice to see you again. You too, Lourdes. Thanks. Lizette, hi. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Oh, see, I know ¿Cómo estás? That one's easy. Thank you, Lizette. Okay. Okay, so I did not finish off my little guy here. Also, you guys, what's your opinion? I was going to streak this white, bright white pumpkin. It's bright white chalk paint. I was going to try to make it look a little bit weathered because basically everything we're doing with this pumpkin is going to be grays and creams. I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff in here, guys. This is all extra stuff. I don't know if I'm going to add these pearls in it, but here, this is what the selection is for this gray guy here. I got an extra cotton thing that was off of another project. And then here's this is the new ribbon I got. This is gray. I have, of course, you guys know I have the black and white, so. So I'm going to go more browns and grays and cream. So I didn't know if I should actually put a little bit more paint on here. This is just acrylic paint to kind of like dry brush it. But honestly, you know what? Because the crochet is going to come up to about right here. And then we're going to have ribbon and flowers and stuff. So I doubt we'll even see the pumpkin. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to skip this step because it's probably going to be for not, you know what I mean? If you leave less of this, or maybe if you don't crochet and you just want to leave it as a white pumpkin, dry brush it, or, you know, water this down with a little bit more and then kind of rub it in spots like you would make it look aged. I've done that with a few like wood pieces, just water down some of the acrylic paint and it just makes it look aged. Or you could say it looks dirty. Bobby White, you can spray paint those pumpkins, just little light coats. See, someone had told me you spray paint them and they're gonna dissolve. But I don't know. Do they make spray chalk paints? I mean, spray painting for me is even worse because of my fingernails. And I have to go do that in the backyard. And I live in the desert and it's really hot. And then I have to go outside where the sun is. And that's gross. Just saying. You guys let me know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this on here. So hold on. Let me get rid of this paper because obviously we're not painting. Okay, so let's put inspiration closer. Let me see here. I might have to, try to see what we're doing here. Rust-Oleum mixes spray chalk paint. Okay, good to know. See, this is my first venture outside of acrylic paint. Because again, guys, I don't paint unless it's a solid color. You're not gonna see Whitney paint very much. I'm not that good of a painter. Let's see. Now, see, the last stitch I did on here, if you're not a crocheter, you won't get it. But if you are, the last stitch I did on here is just a slip stitch because I wanted it to come in a little bit more. But then I tried to kind of decrease it. If I decreased it, it was way too small. So I just did one stitch on everything. I didn't decrease it. And I think I might still be able to get it on here, but I'm also going to need to put glue on it. Yeah, I'm going to be able, okay, yeah, I'll be able to get it on. So let me, hold on guys, real quick. I'm going to finish this off. And, let me see where I need to join this. The best part is I don't have to put too much effort into this part of the crochet. I'm going to pull this through. And then also what I learned from this YouTuber, this Tina, she's an awesome crocheter. She's in Iceland. She does what they call a invisible join. And let me tell you, it is, I've been crocheting since I was a teenager, and I'm about to have a major birthday in about a week. I don't want to tell you how old I'm going to be. I don't want to talk about it. But this invisible join thing has changed. I've made like 3 or 4 blankets since I've learned. You learn how to do a new stitch, and then all of a sudden you become a monster. Let me see. Now, normally I would weave this in, but because we're going to be hot gluing this, I'm not going to worry about it because we're going to hot glue it. I don't have to worry about it coming undone. So let's put this puppy on here. You guys let me know in the comments if you want to see me crochet. It's really not that interesting. There's no way I could keep your interest as long as I'll run out of jokes. Trust me. I wish I could crochet. I tried to learn. It did not do well. Mallory. Yeah, I learned in high school. Well, I think I was in middle school. I don't remember how old I was. I was very young. And the very first thing I made was the ugliest blanket in the world. It was also the biggest blanket in the world. You could have covered. My uncle called it a car cover. It was so huge and stupid. And all the stitches were off, and everything was a different size because you're barely learning tension. It was great. And then you get better and better and better. And then as you make stuff, you learn how to hold it. You learn how to, you get comfortable at some point. I'm just working this thing on here. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't paint this pumpkin because you wouldn't have seen any of that paint anyways, because seriously, you know how I like to do bows, guys. These bows are going to explode. Look how cute this is. Basically, I crocheted its own little sweater. I crocheted the pumpkin his own little hat. Yeah, I guess you're not going to see this at all. It kind of stretched out. But see, I'm glad I painted it in general because I did double crochet here on the side. And then I skipped every 2. So I did 3 double crochets in one. And then I skipped 2. 3 double crochets, skip 2, 3. So I did that on purpose. And then up here, I did the same thing so that you're basically going in the space 1 here, skip 2, space 1. All these stitches are really basic stitches here. This is half double crochet. Oh, let me see. In fact, I don't know how I'm going to get glue in here. This half double crochets on the bottom, and then these are double crochets, and then these are single crochets, and then this is a slip stitch all the way around this whole side here. So there she is. She has her own little cozy. Now, I don't even know if you can tell it's a pumpkin. I mean, you can kind of, on this one, you can kind of see the ridges in it, but I don't care. I think it's cute. It's a round little pumpkin ball. So I'm going to just, I guess, just put some glue around the edges in here because I don't, you saw how interesting and fun it was to put this thing on. I don't see it coming off, but you never know if curious hands try to come near it. I'm just going to glue the top down then because I wanted to glue the base down, but it's seriously, it's not going to go anywhere. If I had made it a little bit smaller, maybe skipped a couple rows, made it shorter so it just looked kind of like a small bowl, then it wouldn't have mattered. Like on this one, I crocheted up to one point and then I used a separate piece of yarn here and I kind of just used back and forth method like a star to pull it up and pull it together. And that's how I closed that one in. But seriously, I don't even see myself needing to do it with this one because that last border of slip stitches has made it super, super, super tight. So I got some stems. What else do I got here? We don't need the chalk paint. How are you guys doing? I may need a close-up of those gorgeous nails, please. Oh, geez, no. They're, I don't know, can you even see that? I had so much chalk paint on them the other night, I almost thought that I was going to have to go get them done again. Well, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because if that had happened, then I probably just would have skipped the gloves and just did a whole bunch of painting. That is adorable. I'll keep practicing, but I'm terrible at it. It takes time, Mallory, and I mean, if you like it, you'll do it. If you don't like it, then don't worry about it. You know, is my phone falling, you guys? I think I might have to tighten this. Sorry, guys. It's like I swear I've done this before. Oh, look, there's puppies in the background. There's Seepins. This back one right here, Tootsie. It was her birthday on Tuesday. She's a teenager now. She's 13. All right, let me see. Can you see my table that much? Oh, I need a different setup so you guys can see stuff better. Can you see this okay? Yeah, okay. So let's bring all these goodies in. Also, I had a different idea because these are kind of really lightweight. I'm sure if a good gust of wind came in, I was going to cut it open and just throw some of these rocks. I got these at Dollar Tree. Just throw some glue in there and some rocks, but I'm not gonna. I think we might be good to go with most of the stuff we're going to put on here today. And this isn't my only pumpkin, guys. I have another one that I'm going to put this on. Look how cute it is. All right, let's see. Whoops. All right, you guys tell me. All right, so next up, these are pieces of stems. Basically, I call them stems, but I have a bush in my front yard called a pyracantha bush. It's a green bush with white flowers, and then it gets little red berries that apparently are poisonous, but birds like to eat them. And then when you go there into your front yard to do some landscaping, to just keep up on normal maintenance, and you go to clip this thing, it bites you with the thorns that are apparently on it, which I did not know about. As you can see, I won, but this was like a year ago. So I could still put a stem in here. This one you can see I chose not to. We had a lot going on, so I didn't really need to put a stem on it. But let's just see. Let's just see how this goes. This and this, like, see this flower is one of those clippy ones. I think I got this on Michael's for clearance many years ago. I used to use this in my decorating inside of the candle, inside the bottom of the candle holder in my front room. So I put this inside the glass, and then there was a tea light on top or something like that. But these were super discounted when I bought them at, I want to say I paid like maybe 15 cents for this. And this thing I was using temporarily on another project also, which is why the stem is already cut, but I do not remember what it was. So of course, you guys, a lot of the stuff I'm using is all remnants. It's all like extra stuff I have lying in buckets because we all save all kinds of stuff, right? Let's see. Just make sure. Still no comments. All right. So, gotta love it when the tag doesn't come off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need to cut that down some more. Yeah, my phone is definitely falling. You guys let me know. Can you see okay? I cannot get this thing to stay up, no matter how much I tighten it. In about 2 seconds, I'm just gonna go back to my old tripod. It's gonna get real jittery. Just 1 second. We'll let it one more try. Give it one more try. So I'm gonna cut this stem a little shorter. Oh, it's a good little. It's a good stir stick. All right, we'll have to keep that. So let me unravel some of this stuff here. Also, I thought maybe on a different pumpkin, which I'm going to do on this guy over here, you can always just take this and wrap it around and make your veins out of it. You see what I mean? It's kind of cute. I don't want to on the crochet one just because I think it's got enough going on here that I don't want to take away from it. This is just going to go in the bow. So I'm going to make the bow first just because it's going to be the main event, and we'll see. We shall see how much of it we need to add, stuff above, below, around, stuff like that. There's not going to be any like fall stuff. This is just one of those things where it's just, it is a pumpkin, so you'll get it, right? It's a pumpkin. It's as fall as it needs to be. But the other stuff, yeah, there's going to be fall themed items on it. This is my new ribbon. This was from Michael's last year. This is an old craft outlet. Sorry, you guys can't see. This was Michael's last year. This is an old craft outlet. And this is a craft outlet this year. So I got a lot of the pumpkin, the buffalo plaid stuff I got this year. Okay. So I need a pipe cleaner. Cut my pipe cleaner in half and put this guy over here. We'll start with my biggest ribbon. You guys will see me do my sloppy bows. All right. I don't want the tails to be too big because we got just only a certain size pumpkin. So, but this is my big, pretty, fluffy ribbon. And this stuff here, you guys, this stuff is not wired, which is also why some of these projects, it's good to grab stuff that's not wired because it's just going to lay over the pumpkin. You don't really need it to be wired. Also, I'm going to make the loops small enough that they'll stick up on their own. So happy to see you, Whitney. Love your creations. Thank you, Olivia. Glad to see that you're here. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's always nice to hear. I've been watching a lot of people doing things and their lives on Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And, it does the same thing to me. That's where I get my inspiration from too. It's like, you know what? I want to go get in my craft room. I'm getting inspired. I'm getting the bug. So in complete Whitney fashion, I'm going to try and not make this too big. She said, yeah, you're right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece to lay over top here like this. I'm going to just lay it over top. And actually, see it? That's too long. So I have to dovetail it still too. So I'm going to leave that piece there. And because this doesn't have any wire in it, I'm going to do like a little thing like this where you fold it over on itself. That's good. So I'll show you guys kind of closer. I'm holding my regular bow here in my thumb pit, I've already got these loops ready to go. So I cut a strip of the non-wired ribbon. I'm going to take the two loose ends and I'm going to have them just meet up, right? So I'm just going to have these guys meet here together in the middle. So then I've got a little ring. You got your loopy ring here. So you bring those two together. So now you're pinching it like this, okay? Now I'm going to pinch it together like this. And I'm going to stick it right here on top and hold it together. I'm going to cinch it together with my pipe cleaner once I'm done. Still have one more ribbon to add. And then what it is like I'm going to have these tails here. I have to dovetail, and this will go underneath everything here as well. Which technically, now I'm thinking about it, I should put it underneath the gray bow in my hand so that it will be part of the regular thing. Now you can do all this in pieces. You don't have to hold them all together. If you have issues with your hands, like I have carpal tunnel, I've had the surgeries on my hands, but I had them many, many, many years ago. So, off and on, there's still times where I get the tingling and the numbness, and I can't hold these bows. I have a bow maker. I have an easy bow maker. I've got Pro Bow the hand. I've got a lot of different bow makers. In my opinion, unless I'm making a massive bow like a tree topper, or I'm making a bunch of bows or something, I prefer to make my bows by hand. Half the time, even for a wreath, if I'm making 3 or 4 bows, I just don't want to go get them and take up the room. I will find that I will clutter up my space, and then I'll never clean it again until I get mad. So I just leave them. I just leave them as they are and keep trucking on. But also, there's nothing says that you can't just take this and put it in a chip clip or put it in some sort of binding and like hold it on your table somewhere. I just find it easier that I don't have to put a lot of pressure right here, and I can just hold it together in my thumbs. I haven't seen you for a long time. Where the hell have you been? I missed you. Hi, Judith. I have been right here. I just haven't been doing anything. I mean, I could give you the ugly truth, but let's just say I'm happy to be here. I got the decorating bug this year. That buffalo check has saved me. I'm telling you, it's going to be the event of 2020 for me. Also, I think the Corona is driving everybody crazy to where it's like, sure, yeah, I don't want to go anywhere or do anything, but now it's like, because I'm told I can't, now I want to. So who knows? Try to make something good out of something bad, right? That's me really, really stretching for positivity. You guys let me know. I'm glad you're back. I've missed your live videos. Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad to hear that, and I am glad that you're here with me. Okay, guys, so this one, same thing. Took it. I have a small tail. I already know that this is going to be small enough. If you still need to compare it, you have your pumpkin here in front of you. You can see. So I cut a pipe cleaner in half, and I'm just going to loop this under my thumb like so. Pull this in through your fingers, and then if you'll see here, you've got to make sure this goes under all of your loops and all of your tails. So you've got this here. So basically you're almost going to tie your finger in with it, pull your finger out. You see how you just transition that, and then just start twisting. That bow is beautiful. Thank you, Judith. I love these. I love that now everyone is you guys noticed everybody is starting to mix browns and grays and browns and blacks, and it just makes me happy. I love this. And it also might just be because it's my style. I don't know if you want to call my style farmhouse or if you want to call it fancy. I don't know what you call it. I like it a lot. So I'm cutting off the little tails here. So I've turned this little guy here into a pick. I'm still going to use my steel pick machine to put something sharp on it so that I can poke it through here. These guys are hollow inside. If everybody knows that. Apparently I did not. I wasn't paying attention to the videos I watched, but apparently they're hollow inside, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think I need something that strong, but we'll see. Hold on. I'm going to dovetail my extra little piece I cut for the non-wire bow. Just 1 second. I don't know why I'm doing it with my bad scissors, you guys. I'm nervous. I love the dog sleeping in the corner. Okay. So, and nothing says that you can't just add stuff later, because I'm going to put this twine in here too. This cream colored twine. I got this on clearance at Michael's just this recently. They had that out for, I think, 4th of July or something. And I was like, yep, I'm grabbing that. It was like not even $1. It was some crazy like 67 cents. Some sort of small amount. Like, yes, I will take all that is here. Appreciate it. Now, I dovetailed this one when I made it. Now, I didn't dovetail this stuff because this ribbon, this thin gray ribbon here, it kind of frays a little bit. So I just did a diagonal on it. There's no rhyme or reason to anything I do. You guys know that. I do what makes me happy. In about 5 seconds, this is going to make me real happy. So, since I made a little piece out of the pipe cleaner here, I'm going to put that in my... Ooh, hold on. Let's push this over here. I'm going to put it in my steel pick machine. Not completely necessary, but I love her, so I'm going to use her. If you don't have a steel pick machine, you can do it old-fashioned way with the floral picks with the wires on the end of them. Or you can literally take your pipe cleaner and wire it to maybe a leftover stem from one of your flower pieces. And honestly, if you see here, I can tell you, I'll show you guys my boo-boo. This is the bottom of the bow, right? But this is the upside of this ribbon. That's the back of the ribbon, because you can tell by the design here on the edge. So when I made the bow, I made it with the ribbon facing up, and that should be facing down. So if I face it this way, that's the back of the ribbon. So once I stick this down into the pumpkin, I'm going to take this ribbon and twist it, and then I'm going to glue it down, because I am not going to undo my fastening work here just to switch that. So you'll see everybody makes boo-boos, and I made a big one. Not it's not earth shattering, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to put a steel pick on the end of that. So now it becomes a small shiv that will murder your fingers if you're not careful. It's so glad to see you, Mr. Videos. Hi, Sarah. Hold on, guys. Gotta take a drink of water. How are you guys doing? Tell me what you're doing. Been a while since I jibber jabbered so much. Looks so cute. And cute, casual, and cozy. Is the third ribbon like denim? No, it's a faux canvas. Mallory, this gray stuff. It's just a faux canvas ribbon. It just frays really super easy on the ends here. My camera not going to focus. Anyways, it's a faux canvas ribbon. I got it in like a few different colors off of craftoutlet.com, because it's one of those things where it's like, I love it. I want it in every color possible. How much? Okay, well, I just want 4. Okay, well, maybe just 2. So good to see you. Yes, Sarah, love that bow. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so making sure. So my loopies are still here. They're secure. And remember, guys, I'm going to stick a bunch of stuff in here. So I'm just going to go for it, find a spot in here, and stick that in. So actually what I need to do first is put glue on my steel pick. So I'm just going to, can you even see over here, guys? Nope, because my phone is falling. Jeez, this thing. Okay. So taking it, and I'm going to dip it here in my glue pot. And then literally just going to take it, push it in off to one side. Pick a side, doesn't matter. There you go. So this is the side we got to work with. This is what we're going to work with here. So remember, I got to switch I'm going to pull this one this way since it's extra long. I'm going to leave this one over here hanging down. See how it kind of lays the way you want it to in that area, because it's not wired. I love the way it kind of just lays. It's the same thing as this brown ribbon here. It's like a, what do you call this, you guys? This isn't gingham. Gingham is a pattern. It's got ridges on it. It is not wired at all. And actually I had to iron this because I saved it. It was off of a gift somebody gave me, probably like cards or lotion or something came in a box. So I saved it and then I ironed it because I needed it to be flat before I put it on here. But the way that kind of just hangs down on the sides, it's kind of cute. Add something else. Hello, everyone. Sorry you're late. Nah, you're never late, Lisa. It's okay. I didn't really announce it. I'm not, it's one of those things where if I make the plans, it won't happen. So I just want it to still happen. So I don't say, yeah, I'm doing a live. I put out a small post while I was waiting for the glue to heat up that I was going to, be over here. I put it on my Instagram because I don't really use Facebook anymore. If you guys are on Facebook, you've seen I don't use Facebook. I basically post everything from Instagram to Facebook, but I very rarely will check Facebook for anything anymore. Long story, not interesting, trust me. So let's take our goodies and see how much stuff we can add to this, because I think now with all this extra space here, I have a good amount to stick another flower in. Let's see. See, I also like the way the cream looks. Isn't that cute? Oh my God, how cute it is. Starting to get cuteness aggression, guys. It's happening. Oh, I love her. I love her. And also I have this little cotton thing. Now, this came off of a pick I had or a wreath or something, and it's really freaking sharp right here, man. Hold on. Just gonna hurt me. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can put this in here. Yeah. Gotta put a steel pick on it. It's I don't know why I pushed that away. It's kind of a really big stem. But again, I don't want this pumpkin to literally like collapse on me. See there? I got it in. Yeah. Look how cute it is. Isn't that cute? I'm sorry. Satin grosgrain? Could be. Could be. That might be what I'm. That might be exactly what I'm thinking of. I'm not absolutely sure, but yeah, it could be grosgrain. Grosgrain. Say that 5 times. Grosgrain. So, ouch. Apparently it didn't matter. I didn't cut it off. It still hurts. That might be a little bit more dangerous than even a dang steel pick. Jeez. Okay. So I'm gluing this down because that went into its new home in the perfect spot. And I love every second of it. Oopsie. Sticks up just enough. And again, if you're going to put more substantial stuff in here, you're going to want to put rocks inside to weigh it down. And then also maybe even a piece of styrofoam, just kind of like maybe even like a little column of styrofoam, cut a piece off and put it right in the center, put the rocks around it, kind of turn it into a vase of sorts, because I just don't see, oh geez, guys, look how cute this is. I just don't see, oh geez, it's so cute. I don't see me needing it for just this small amount of goodies, but let me see. I'm almost making this into, does it look like a wedding pumpkin now? I don't care. I love it. I love this. I love every second of it. Cuteness, aggression. I felt that. Exactly. Exactly. I want to squeeze it. It's so cute. I always have my bows come out lopsided. LOL. That's perfect. Lopsided is perfect. Nothing is perfect except butterfly wings. And they only live for like, what, a few hours? Nothing's perfect. Don't even worry about it. So let me show you what I did here, guys. On this one, because I'm thinking with this, I'm going to glue this guy right in through here, right? Just literally right, squish right in there. So I don't know if I'm going to put my creamy stuff. I think I need to put this cream color on this side to kind of balance out the gray over here and the gray and white, because there's the cream is right here. But on this guy here, this is literally, you guys ever get those gift things of soap? Or you get, oh, hey, Judith, did you say doggies? Well, I'm glad you asked. Can you see? There they are. You can't see. There's one on top, and then you can't really tell. Tootsie's on top, and then Zoe's right here. There's Tootsie. And then there's a dog head right here. There's Zoe. Life is hard right now, and they're sleeping in a doggy bed with 2 blankets, one Christmas, one Halloween, because that's how we roll. But they're doing good. Tootsie just had a birthday. She just turned 13. And Zoe will be 13 November 7th. So I have teenagers now, guys. I am a mother of teenagers. Anybody have any advice for me? Kidding. So what was I talking about? I got distracted by puppies. Oh, the raffia on this. Have you guys heard anybody call it raffia? Or do you call it raffia? Does that bother you? Because it bothers me. I call it raffia. And when someone says raffia, I'm like, what is raffia? Anyways, this raffia came off of like a little gift bag of soap or something. It was wrapped around the top of this. I can't remember. But do you guys save that? Judith, give them big kisses. Oh yeah, trust me. They are not wanting. They are not for want, but absolutely I will let them know. YouTube peeps, say hi. If you love it, so will others. That is very true, Victoria. So I got a gift. It had a bunch of stuff on it. It usually has ribbon wrapped around it. I save that stuff. I'm nothing if not predictable. People know, like, oh, are you throwing that out? I'll take it. So I have a box of ribbons. You see that lid right there? That's all extra ribbons and stuff from gifts that I've gotten from other people and things and ribbons I've taken from other people's gifts because they've thrown them away or I've saw them walking towards the trash can and stopped them. Grosgrain sounds like a headache medicine. I have a migraine. Have some ribbon. Have a migraine? Try Grosgrain. So here's my bucket. Here's the here's like the leftover from the brown Grosgrain that I used on the other thing. And literally the rest of this is like, this is what was left off of a roll that didn't work out for a project. This was a failed. You guys, you know my bows? Yeah, look, I fail at bows too. Look at this mess. This is, yeah. But yet I still couldn't throw it away. So tell me what's wrong. Yeah. This was a project didn't work out. This is just extra. And then all these goodies here, this is the stuff that's come off of gifts. So soaps and lotions and little, here's a Christmas one from a gift package of like, I don't know, hot chocolate or something. I save all of it, guys. I save it. And actually, this isn't as bad. This is actually a small amount. Anybody got a bigger amount than me? Y'all let me know. So literally this stuff was so wrinkly. You can't iron. I mean, I iron all the rest of the ribbon, but you can't iron raffia. So I literally just kind of tied it in a loop. So I had a bunch of it, right? So I'm holding it like this, holding it. I tied a knot in the top of it here, and I let all the tails go crazy. So if you look on this side, you see a loop. And on this side, you see all the tails. So like, let it go wild. Let it just kind of not make any sense. That's like the best part of my opinion. It's like, if you sit there and you look at something, it's like everything is a perfect bow or everything has the same size loop and everything's 4 inches. Don't do that. It's not that it's not good. In other situations it applies, it's gorgeous. When I make things, it's definitely asymmetrical. And in this instance, I felt that it was super cute this way. So I just added stuff in there. And then I found these little guys here left over from last year. So okay, sticking that in there. It's like when you're in the kitchen, you want to cook something and you don't have any food. So you have to literally dig through everything. You're like, okay, throw it in. Throw it in. Turns out to be one of the best things you make. Same thing applies in the craft room. So I don't know if I want to make like a tassel of sorts or if I'm just going to do like a loopy thing with different size loops. Oh, sorry guys. Jeez, Whitney, when will I learn? You guys are here to watch, not look at my mess. So I'm going to make different size loops. Buckets of... That's weird. Why does it want me to approve a comment in the middle of my live? Geez, YouTube, I don't get it. Very cute. If you want to straighten raffia, get it wet and then gently pull it out straight. Oh, Bobby, I didn't think about that. That's true, huh? So you can just get it kind of wet in the sink and it's kind of like paperish almost, right? Nice. Good to know. Thank you for that tip, girl. I will be using that because I got more. And yeah. Victoria Allen. Buckets of ribbon remnants. Yeah, so I got rolls of ribbon had taken over those 2 walls. Then I got a bucket of ribbon remnants. So this guy, I'm going to make different loops, right? So I'm just going to kind of grab loops and pull it, but I'm going to make them different sizes. So there's a real short one. There's a long one. Short one and a long one. And I'm still just all pinching it in my fingers here. But then I'm also going to make some more. I'm going to make some more little tails. And just hold those in the middle too. Do you see what I'm doing here, guys? I'm just making a real sloppy thing. Just because I want to feed them through the bow, possibly to the other side as well. So this puts a little bit of that country. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just stuffed it in there. Look how cute it is. Okay, now hopefully I didn't. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love it. I had some, here we go. This is just extra. Remember, everything's a pipe cleaner. It's all been cut. I got extra pieces left over from all kinds of projects. Same thing. I'm just going to loop it around in the middle. This stuff takes like literally no effort. And Corda. Yeah, I love it. The hearts. Yeah, me too. I'm in love. She's beautiful. I will take it home. I will adopt her. Now I could still add a stem, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs a stem at this point? I'm gonna put this piece of cotton on here, this flower, and this stick, and then we're done with it. I mean, I could still add these guys in here. I could just see what it looks like if I poke a couple of these little white pearly things in there, make it look fancy. Make it fancy. Same thing. I'm just gonna add a pick to the end of it, make it sharp. Also, it's going to make it a little bit longer because I want it to stick up just a little bit. And I'm going to burn my arm on my glue pot. Do you see that? See how close it is? All right, guys. There's that down there. Yeah, yeah. No doubt about it. That's its new home. So I'm going to take these pieces and put them over this way. I take this piece. I gotta keep moving over. Take this piece and push it over here. I'm not sure if you guys can see very well. Yes, okay. In fact, I already know this is where I'm going to put this cotton piece, right here in the center of the bow. Look how cute that is. That's where it wants to live. Now, I have, everyone's got fall leaves and stuff. Now, I know I have some fall leaves, but I don't know if I have any gray or white. And I don't want glitter. Despise glitter. I mean, glitter's nice when it's not in my home. I like glittery things. I like shiny things. If it sheds, I hate it. It's like, look at the checkout when you go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, any of your craft stores. Check out the floor. I'm sure all of you guys know and understand, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to use my glue gun for this guy right here because I'm not trying to get the cotton stuck in the glue pot. So I'm just going to literally pop it right in there. So it's touching the twine, it's touching the ribbon, it's touching the back of this flower. So that guy's not going to go anywhere. Look how cute it is. So cute. I love it. Literally. So this guy here, I'm going to glue down. I'm leaving the clip on it because I'm going to use the clip to help me glue it down. And I'm literally just going to pop that right in that hole right there. Look like that. That's how easy that's going to be. Same thing, just use my glue gun because this is too much to try to stick in there and it won't get messy. So pop that right down there on top of that. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love every second of this pumpkin. And it's just the bow. I almost think I need to cut this just a little bit shorter. Just a little. Yes, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And see, you know what? I didn't flip this over. That's what I forgot to do. I'm going to flip it over and glue it down. All right, guys, what do you think? This is my little brown, gray, and white, and cream, and cute little crochet pumpkin. Who likes the original? So look how cute it is. There's a little crochet back. So you still see some of the pumpkin. Yeah, I completely would have, let's see. The pearls would be neat on a Halloween pumpkin. Yeah, I would. I find glitter in my bathroom. LOL. I find glitter on Tootsie's nose in like July. And I'm like, really? You know, I make it part of my life's purpose to not bring glitter into my home, and my dog has glitter on its nose. How did that happen? Seriously. I love it. It is so beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. Look how cute she is. So, yeah, the crocheting took me like, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. You know, if you're a crocheter or a knitter, you know, you do it while you're watching TV, you do it while you're looking at YouTube. You can do it like sitting at the doctor's office, and I wouldn't say do it in traffic unless you're in the passenger seat. But it's super easy. It was really fast. I can try to put like a small, I'll just write down the pattern I used for it if you're not able. But if you're a crocheter or a knitter, you're going to know how many stitches, because I had to keep sizing this thing on here to see it would fit as I was making it. But super cute, very, very tiny. So that's that. If you don't want to crochet, here's some other ideas. So there's the end of that one. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Still, guys, kind of think that this stuff looks really cute in here. It's almost making it look like a wedding pumpkin, doesn't it? Where's that weird little piece I found? Yeah. Can't say no. Can't stay away from the precious. I think I might do this, you guys. I think this stuff was in the middle of a bow that I got somewhere along the line, somehow, somewhere. This was in with my remnants, so guaranteed I got it in a bow. Yeah, no, I'm not. I made my mind up. I'm not. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave her alone. She's pretty the way she is. All right, so next up, super easy. If you don't want to crochet, I got some other options I found. You guys know what these are? Fat quarters. Anybody do any quilting? Anybody do any goodies? I've been making a lot of stuff lately. I'm going to make a video on a pin cushion that I make. And then also, if you want, I've been making these things. Do you guys know these microwave bowls? I've been sewing a lot. Lots of practice, because a lot of them didn't turn out. But fat quarters are a good size. You can get this fabric pretty much anywhere at any craft store. Michael's does not have them. I don't believe Michael's has any fabric that I'm aware of. If they do, you guys let me know. But basically, I know Walmart has it, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, everywhere has fat quarters, which is basically, if you don't want to cut, it's already the same size. It's like a perfect size that you need it. Sounds like this is beautiful. Yes, add the pearls. Yeah, Pat, add the pearls. No, I don't want to. I don't want to cut them. And the hot glue is going to melt the fishing wire on them. So I really don't know exactly how to attach it unless I get the pearl in there. I'm not sure. If I do, you'll see them in post. You'll see them in the pictures I put online, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to leave her nice and country. She's pretty. So anyways, fat quarters is an option. So while I was at Dollar Tree, now hold on, let me show you. This is what we're going to do. This is our second pumpkin. And I get to try to cover it. So let me show you these other options. I'll put this over here. So she is in her glory. I got twine I'm going to wrap around it. This is my ribbon selection. So look at the cute little happy pumpkins. This is a really old purchase from Joann's. This is brand new from Craft Outlet. This is an old Hobby Lobby fall. You can see this. So these are my 3 ribbon options. We'll see how many I put in. I might not put them in. I also just got this from Craft Outlet because I never had these little, whatever these are called, pick things or something. I think they're going to be cute sticking out on top of it. Here's another remnant ribbon. As you can see here, I may have had my iron up a little bit too high the first time, but look, I got a lot left over when I ironed it. So we got some more orange. I'm going to take pieces of this pick. Here is some more pieces of ribbon that were probably tied around some sort of soap or lotion I got as a gift. I ironed those last night. But basically, other options is we're going to just take the pumpkin. We don't have to, you don't have to paint it, which in my opinion is the best option because I hate painting it. And this construction orange, your orange is just absolutely horrid. I don't know, but whatever, it's the dollar store. So at Dollar Tree also, bandanas. Look how cute. You can put a little black bandana on it. or a red bandana on it, the same way that we're going to do this. I'm going to use this blanket. I also saw these scarves at Dollar Tree. These would be cute to wrap around it and just keep kind of wrapping it in. We're going to have to cut the top off of this one and put some styrofoam inside, so we'll have more room. You can just keep stuffing it in there until you get it around the size you want. So there's other options if you don't want to go buy fabric, or if you don't have any, or you might already have some of this stuff at your house. This right here, as you see, I could cut this out already. This is like a fleece blanket, like a old. We got this as a gift from a company. I don't know. We bought something and they're like, here, have a blanket or something like that. So this really pretty navy blue, it's a fleece blanket. I've been using it for all kinds of other projects. I'm literally going to plop my pumpkin down in the middle, and I'm just going to cut a big old chunk off of it, and I'm going to use it to cover as a pumpkin. And see, look, if you pull that fleece tight enough, can you see? You can still see the pumpkin ridges in it. So it's going to, hopefully it will, you guys. I haven't done it yet, so you guys are either going to watch it. You're either going to watch me succeed or fail. So let's try it together. What do you think? Let's just see how we do. And then again, may or may not add a stem. Probably won't. Everything seems to be working out just fine without them. Cutting this off. Taking that out. I have a small collection of those off to the side somewhere. So let's see. Love those soup bowl holders. Thank you, Victoria. Would love to learn how to do the soup bowl covers. Okay, and I mean, I could do one. It's just I'm not that good of a sewer either. I'm like the world's okayest sewer. I like to say I'm okayest. Takes me a lot of tries, but I've been sewing since I was little. I took sewing in high school too. There's a lot of videos on those soup bowl covers, microwave covers, but we shall see. Pip berries. Yes, Victoria, that's what they're called, pip berries. That's exactly what I couldn't lose it. And which Dollar Tree did you go to? It's the one in if you're in are you in Vegas? Centennial Hills. That's my Dollar Tree, is Centennial Hills. And some of the stuff I'm seeing people saying that they're bringing back from their Dollar Trees, my Dollar Tree don't got. And I don't want to go around to 50 different stores. You know what I'm saying? I'm too... Well, I mean, the weather's cooling off. It's just, you know, it gets 113, 114 degrees. You just feel defeated. You know what I mean? You just kind of want to... Makes you hate yourself. You just don't want to go out in that kind of heat. So because this is cut all funky... I mean, I could cut this in a circle. I don't know how important that would be. Also, this is not how I cut fabric, guys, just so you know. But again, for this project, I don't see there being a need for it to be too perfect, because again, this is like gonna be your leftovers, and you know, your junk pile and your junk drawer and stuff like that. See what you can make out of something super cute. Now see how like perfectly cut and circular this piece of fabric is? It's obviously perfect in every way. It's great. So you guys are gonna need to plug your ears, because this stuff sounds absolutely horrid when you cut it. Okay? Okay. Ready? Okay, so I lied. That, or everybody else that I've been watching has been using like the dullest knife ever made in the world. Who knows? Okay, so that wasn't so bad. So now I cut my hole in it. Look how cute he is. So also found these at Dollar Tree. They're very convenient. I have a huge chunk that I usually work off of for my arrangements, but for smaller stuff, I'm not going to dig off of it and cut off of it. But this one, we're just going to put a little column right down there in the middle. I actually have a bigger knife for that. These are kitchen knives I got at like McFrugal's or Big Lots or whatever you guys want to call it in your area. Same thing with this. This is a bread knife. but I specifically use it in here for styrofoam. So also, this will not sound good. So, just saying. I'll try to go as fast as I can. Ta-da! See that's how we're gonna do that. Ta-da! And we got how many we have left over, so we could do how many billions of pumpkins. So this would be the opportunity right now where I'd say throw some glue down in here and then put some of these rocks in the bottom to kind of weigh it down because they're so light. I mean, the stuff I'm putting on the top of it weighs it down a decent amount, so I don't think I'm going to need to. That's actually really light too, but this would probably be the best opportunity to do that because I'm going to just glue this guy down here. And then I'm going to stuff the blanket in around it. You might not even have to glue it because this blanket's going to take a lot of room up when you're stuffing it in there too. Oh, real quick, guys. I got this at the Dollar Tree. When I find the white pumpkins that they sell, normally they sell them at, I think, Sprouts or Whole Foods or wherever. I'm going to get me a white pumpkin. I'm going to put this around the pumpkin, and that's going to be my decoration. Isn't she cute? Southern Sass. Miss seeing you and your creations, Whitney. Thank you. Appreciate it. I know what you mean. I'm in Vegas as well. All right, Diane, exactly. You know how you mean, like, you're like, I have to go outside, but I don't want to because when I get back home, I'm going to hate myself because that's what the heat does to you. You just feel defeated. You're like, why? Why is this happening? So I'm going to glue this down. Again, probably won't need that much glue because the blanket's also going to be stuffed in around here. So I'm just going to hold that guy down there and read what you guys have to say. Yes, I'm in Vegas, Decatur, and Deer Springs. Oh, you're very close to me. We set to go. Oh, Anne, you're oh my gosh. Yes. Wreath Makers Live. I have a ton of material for making masks I need to use up. Well, that works. That works too, Anne. Yes, you are Tinker Fields. Yes, I remember you. Tinker Fields. That's her her business name, yes. And Diane, you're in Aliante. So you're just, you guys are all like, I'm Centennial. I'm like 215 in Wallapai-ish area. Cute mask, a cute idea. Yes, I've missed you. Hi, Anne. I'm glad I ran into you on my phone. Love crafts. Nice, nice, guys. Cool. All right, so that's in there good. Now let me see. There's going to be some, obviously there's a bunch of fuzz. It's fleece. So I might have to defuzz it. But I'm going to start on one side. And I'm just going to start gluing a little bit at a time. And then stuff this down in there. Looks like this ain't going to stay. But what I like about the fleece is that it still shows the pumpkins, the cute little pumpkins, all the little pumpkins grooves. So I'm just going to kind of bring it up. I'm kind of pinching it as I go. If you can see, I'm kind of taking it and pinching it a little bit as I go. And quite honestly, I don't want it to be too sloppy, but see, that's not very tight at all. And also I forgot I needed to glue it. Pull it from the bottom. So I'm just going to work on grabbing this. Now remember, at the top we're going to have a bow. We're going to have all kinds of goodies that'll keep it from moving around too much. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be like a perfect, circle or anything like that. It's going to have fabric gathers in it. It's supposed to be a covering, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have this one right here. This is part of it. There's going to be a little piece here. So I'm going to glue that to itself. Tie that in, hold it down. Kind of come back over here. Now this fold is super cute in my opinion, so I'm just gonna glop it with lots of glue and then bring it up here. I'm also gonna put this twine around it, guys, too, so you can see like faux veins or whatever you want to call them, the pumpkin veins, to make it look super cute. Just cutting this edge off here because it's gonna be a little more than a little bulky on one side. This one looks like I got a little short here, so I'm going to bring that up like that to cover that. But I don't want this to be like a huge thing. So let's see how we can do this. Tuck this in a little bit here. There we go. So I'm literally just bending it around and moving the folds and stuff like that, just finding its new home. Add a little glue, stuff that in, add a little glue, stuff it in. I mean, these little Dollar Tree pumpkins are the perfect inexpensive form. You know what I mean? It's like buying a wreath form. Okay, we're done. There's the stem. Isn't it cute? I'm joking. Like I'm done. Let's see. Michigan here, 77, feels like fall in the air already up here. I wish. Yeah, we had, California's having some really bad fires. So it's been overcast. Like the days we were supposed to get to 113, 114, it was like 80 something, and it makes you feel so horrible when you go outside because you know that people are, losing everything in another state. And that's the only reason, is because all the smoke out here was keeping the sun from hitting us directly. So we had great weather, and it's been a little bit windy too. 77. I can't wait. Hi, Lana. Met you at the first Wreath Makers Live in Dallas. I'm in Houston. Yes, that's right. Yes, that one was great. I did not go to the other ones. I don't know. Did they have the one this year? Did it get canceled? I'm pretty sure, right? COVID's not letting anyone do anything. I wasn't paying attention if it didn't. I'm going to leave these little curly cues right here a little, probably. In fact, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use this twine to make the veins around the pumpkin. So I'm going to get a floral pick right here. This thing. You guys know these little floral picks? And I'm going to make my curly cues. Because look, doesn't that kind of look like those little cute tendrils that kind of stick off of a pumpkin anyways? So I'm going to do the whole like pinch loop thing here. Got a little tendril there. And I'm going to stick it on this side of this here. So I just put a little bit of glue on the two ends. Now, you guys see that right there? I put glue on those two ends and then just stuck it into the side of that. Just please tell me I did not snag my new dress. Oh, yeah. I ordered an apron, guys. It's not here yet. Thanks, Amazon. So I stuck that in on that side. So what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to take this. I'm going to hold on to this guy firmly. And I'm going to pull this and wrap it around. And then I think I might have to do is I might have to just like add another pick. So I'm going to hold this here with my thumb, kind of switch direction to the next one, pull it over, put it under my thumb again, move, whoops, move the next direction. I'm going to try to follow some of the things that are already here. You know what I mean? You guys will see in a minute. I'm going to use another floral pick to hold this in the middle. So I guess this is turning out to be a better idea than I thought. See, look how ugly that is. I hate when that happens. I mean, this is sisal cording. It's not going to be pretty. I got it at the hardware store. It's supposed to be ugly. But this is just ridiculous. Come on. All right, and then put that under my thumb, move the next direction this way, and I'm going to call that quits, and I just dropped on the floor. Seriously. Then it unraveled like you ever drop the paper towels, it unravels and rolls right across the whole kitchen, and every paper towel is disgusting now. Gotta love it, huh? Gotta love it. Yeah, it got canceled. Didn't go there. It was paid for the 1 year and had some heart issues and couldn't go. This year was canceled. I believe I lost my money the year. So I wouldn't do that again. Yeah, I mean, that should have been like a... Yeah, I mean, they tell you that, you know, it's a final sale, but that's kind of one of those things. So I'm sorry to hear that, Victoria. I hope you're doing okay. Very good idea. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So as you can see, I was wrapping and then I put it under my thumb, change direction, wrap, put it under my thumb, change direction. So with my other floral pen, I don't know if I'll be able to get this in here with the glue because I don't want to let go of any of it. Oh my goodness, look at this mess. Haha, I got it. So that anchored down all of them that were under my thumb. You just kind of have to, you know, it's not that it's going to be like, oh, it has to be a tight, secure, like if you're making a bow and you have to stick your finger in there and you're like, yeah, you're never getting your finger back. That kind of thing, it'll be okay. So we'll make another loopy thing over here on this side. It's so cute. And then one more floral pin and put it on this side. So now I have a humongous mess. Okay, Lana, enjoy. Thanks for coming for as long as you have been. I appreciate you being here. You can always watch the rest of it on the playback, then follow through. I mean, you can always fast forward through all the jibber. All right, guys. So next up is ribbons and picks. So basically the covering is like the fancy part, right? So we got it covered with some fleece from an old blanket that we don't really need. That's basically the gist of it. And then here's all the rest of the stuff that I was talking about before. These are all the extra pieces of remnant ribbons that I had. And then this pick was from Hobby Lobby many, many moons ago. But obviously it still applies. Thought about using these ones are kind of big though, but I mean, what's an arrangement for me? I don't go big. I'm gonna try and pull this large one off here. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna use this top one because this top one is smaller. There we go. So the only thing that's really going to be Halloween-esque about this is technically the ribbon, because I've got that ghost, this little ribbon here with the ghosts on it. It's too cute. And I want to say that I bought that ribbon, literally, I want to say I bought it like probably 3 years ago. I bought it a while ago, guys. A long while ago. And as you can tell, I'm using like all of these yellows and these mustards. They're like perfect for this. Okay, I'm trying to make these a little bit shorter. I cut them shorter, and now I'm gonna put a pick on the end of them. And I burnt my finger. Did you see that? Nobody saw that, right? I just told them myself. So let's get some of this bow made. I really want to use this mustard yellow. I love this mustard color with navy blue. So the gold and the orange are going to look good too. But this mustard, like I don't even think I'm going to use this, honestly, because I've got this natural color here, so I probably don't need this. But it's one of those things, just grab it because you never know. If you have an idea, grab everything, put it together. Pretty pumpkin, thank you guys. Cleveland. Hello, Bean Bee Sports. I know who you are. All right, guys. Dovetailing. And because this ribbon is so stinking wide, I'm not going to make the loops too big. And quite honestly, I think I might only just put one loop. You see, I'm just going to do a one loop bow on this one. Because my little ghosty guys here, they're going to get, they're definitely main events. So we are going to dovetail that and make sure I got more of this, 2 loops of this. Y'all know it's really hard for me to not overdo it on a bow, because I'm like, oh, should do 6 loops. And then it's like, what is underneath there? But like, it doesn't matter. Look at the bow. Like, is it a floral arrangement? No, it doesn't matter. It has a bow. Well, what's underneath? Is it a candle holder? It's got a bow. What are you guys doing? Is anybody doing Halloween? I don't really do Halloween too much. It's why, like, if in my Instagram thing you guys saw in the house, it's basically going to be following. So it's going to be, I'm putting black in it. That's about it. Then that's going to be the buffalo check. So it's like, yeah, that's basically the extent of my Halloween decorating. I used to do it back in the day, but Halloween isn't as big of a deal for me as fall is, because I love fall. So that's how that goes in this house. I also don't want, I mean, I do major decorating for fall and Christmas. So it's like, put everything up in October, take it all back down to put it up in November, take it all back down, put it up in December. I like to put my November, or my fall stuff up kind of early so that I can have it up, end of September, October, November, and then Christmas is up until the end of, goes up after Thanksgiving. And then I take it down. I try to take it down. I used to be very vigilant when I was younger. I try to take that down and put that in separate. The first week of January. I mean, that doesn't ever work out, not anymore at least. So I'm just trying to work out here, you guys, how I'm going to do this. These little remnant pieces that I ironed that I got. First off, I'm going to cut off the part where I showed you my boo-boo, because we don't need it. So should I just do something where it drapes across? Because this is such a sheer, thin ribbon. I mean, it wouldn't look bad if it's just draped across the bottom. I'm going to put this underneath. And see, since this is a one-sided ribbon, I don't need to worry about what side I have it on. I'm good to go. Only cute Halloween, but more fall too. Good. I made it. Meatball. Oh, that's my buddy Graveyard. Her name is Holly. That's my gaming buddies, you guys. You know, my craft world and my gaming world are colliding. uh, this one is gorgeous too. Thank you, Victoria. My Halloween decorating consists of a black cake pedestal, adding black faux caramel candy apples with some purple and lilac floral as my table centerpiece. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. It sounds pretty actually. And then that black cake stand you're gonna use for into Christmas. I mean, I would love, since everyone's adding black to everything now. I'm loving it because I've got a lot of black stuff. Not that everything I own is black. I'm just saying that these colors everyone's going with now is just like I'm really feeling all of this browns and grays and stuff. It's just making me so happy. And this ribbon here frays very easily. So you saw I cut two tendrils, so I have two tails that are going to drape around the pumpkin. And then the little piece that I had left over, I made another one loop with two tails, stuck it in the middle. Because nothing says that we have to double loop anything. So I'm going to make these look like basically like the race for the cure. Think of it that way if it's kind of like a difficult thing for you. So think of like, breast cancer awareness, like see the way that loop is, made. I'm not sure if you guys can even tell in the camera. Do you see how that loop is made? That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put one going this direction. We'll make another one. It's almost like this is how my mom taught me to put ribbon on presents when I was younger. You put a ribbon like this on the present. And so I have one loop coming this direction in my thumb and one loop going that direction into my thumb. So then we have a beautiful mess of ribbon right here. Hi. You guys, I'm going to snag my new dress and it's going to make me sad. Take my piece of... This one was a shorter piece of chenille stem or pipe cleaner than I wanted, but again, I use everything. So I mean, I got it in there. It just wasn't as pretty. It wasn't live stream pretty like it should be, guys. Liking the ghosts. Yeah, they're cute little fun, like, I don't know. And even then when I did Halloween, I didn't do cutesy Halloween. I did like, dark. Some of it was more country. I still have a really humongous wooden boo. It just says boo. I mean, it's huge. I got it at Kirkland's years ago. And I still put that one up. I mean, I still can put that one up, but it's like fireplace mantle big. It's huge. So, finished the pipe cleaner. Added a shiv, aka steel pick, to the end of it. And let's just put her in here now. Because we need to get all this sisal cord and everything, and then we get the ribbon like all gussied and moved around and floofed. I like my floofs. Okay. That went in like super perfect. Okay, so I'm going to add glue with my gun instead of trying to put all of that with that sheer ribbon into my glue pot. So give me a second just to perform some surgery. Also, you know what I was thinking? I have, you know how I showed you my ribbon bucket? I might have a bucket with extra flowers in it too. 1 second. Just the stuff that falls off of things that you can't you can't put them back on. You can't attach them to anything. I have like this really big sunflower tip. These came off of something. I honestly can't remember what it was. Ooh, that's pretty. Here's some fall leaves. There's this one. I don't want to put a rose. You guys should I do a rose or should I just do, here's a orange mums. What do you think? Sunflower or like these little tiny mums? What do you guys think? Haven't been to a Kirkland since they moved to Summerlin. Yeah, and they closed. I thought they closed all of them. And then my buddy had said She said, yeah, they're still open. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that one's going in there. That's going in there. There's still one in, I think, downtown Summerlin, which I was not aware of. I thought they closed all of them. So I was like, oh, okay. Because they're still sending me stuff like, oh, here's a giveaway. I'm like, yeah, I kind of live where you shut them all down, but apparently not all of them. See, like here, this came off of a wedding gift. Like these are things that, and here's more of those things I was showing you that we put on the other pumpkin. So I think I'm going to save that because it's too big. And I'm going to use 3 of these. I'm going to use like this one kind of rusty mum, but then look at these. I don't know what they are. I don't really care what they are, but look at the color in them. It's like perfect for the navy blue. So that's what we're going with. So. What I got going on here is I'm gonna have to mess around with these loops, and literally guys, I'm just gonna stick some more stuff in the styrofoam in here and we're done with this. So basically the main covering is an old blanket I got as a gift from somewhere. It might have been from the furniture store that I bought something. I don't know. It came with a gift of something. Oh, you know what? I think it was from we bought air conditioning. We had to get 2 new units. So like here's a couple, well more than a couple $1,000s. Y'all don't even want to know how much that cost. Here's the blanket. Live in the desert, bought an air conditioning unit. Here's the blanket. Am I being too cynical today, guys? The sarcasm is thick today, I know, sorry. I'm just dovetailing the ends of all this, and it looks like these orange guys might be a little bit too long out on the bottoms here. And I want to try to pull some of the sisally corded stuff kind of up and to the left and back and to the right, and pull that this way and this way, kind of get some up in the middle here. And also these gold guys need to be cut at a diagonal. Otherwise I will forget. 1 second. Just kind of taking stuff and pulling it. The ribbon is forgiving. It's down in there. It's solid. It's been glued. It's been steel picked. Don't be afraid to pull and tug on stuff once you actually get it in there. Especially, I mean, if you're just putting it in there to peek at it, then yeah, don't pull on it yet. It's not ready. But other than that, guys, I pull, I tear, I rip. I do all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to put one of these guys right in here. So I'm just looking for the spaces. You can see there's still spaces where you can see that styrofoam around in there. Hi, Michelle. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Just logged in there. You were so glad you're back. Sunflower. It was my late father-in-law's favorite flower. Sunflowers are awesome. Sunflowers go with so much stuff too. And again, if I got navy blue in something, or blue in general, for some reason, when I have blues, I love sticking yellows and sunflowers in them. I don't care what time of year it is. I don't usually also stick to like seasonal flowers. You're like, oh, it's not the summer. You can't put a sunflower in it. I'm like, says who? Like, that's why these are fake flowers, so I can do what I want when I want. And let me see what else. I kind of want one. I almost want to stick this one like right here in the middle because, well, no, it kind of takes away from the ghosts. Like, I want the ghosts to still be the main event here. This one's just taking a little bit more time, guys, just because I've got that extra piece of styrofoam in there. But in order to get all that fleece blanket around there, we had to cut it open. It would have been way too bulky, and you'd have nothing to attach anything to if you didn't cut it open and put a hole in it. So it's one of those things where you kind of have to. I took this flower and I glued it on top of the floral pick that we used to hold in this pieces, that first piece of sisal cording. So that's getting covered. And I'll forget, I still have these this pip garland stuff, so I will be all over that. This is a little bit too long, but that's okay because I'm going to glue it down in the middle. Just like that, yep. Just trying to see here, guys, where else I can pull and tug on things. Looking for holes, looking for, oopsies. This particular moment in time, I do not see any. Some glue on that. Okay, here we go. I kind of want to put it up here, but it's going to be like right in the middle of the bow. What do you guys think if I stick this flower right here in the middle? Up top. I think that's too, like, this looks like the flowers are kind of, it's not making me happy. Hold on one second. But we need to put something here in the middle. All right. Yeah, these orange ones are a little bit too long on the end, so just cutting those off. No harm, no foul, since again, this is the extra stuff that I got off there. All right. All right, I'm going to add this pip garland, if I can figure out how to open it. And we'll be good to go, guys. So that'll be number 3. So here's our gray country guy. Here's our turquoise and cream guy. And then our little navy blue guy. I have 2 other pumpkins I painted white like I did this one here, even though you can't really tell that this one's been chalk painted because I put so much crap on it. 1 second. Well, hi guys. Hi Linda. Hi. So glad you're back. I love all your crafts. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Glad that you're here with me. All right. So as far as I know with this guy, I'm going to take it. And make little picks or sticks out of it. And then after I cut them, I'm just going to curl them kind of like, you can curl them around your finger. You could curl them around a dowel. Finger doesn't seem to be so bad. Come off my finger. See that? You see how that went? So I'm going to take it, curl it around my finger. Pull it off. Look how cute she is. And again, I'm just pinching all this here at the end. I'm going to pull these little pip things off because they're going to get in the way. I need to add a steel pick to the end of this. And then this little piece here that I accidentally cut off. I'm going to add that there, and I'm going to get another small little piece so I can have some of this sisal stuff on the top. It's all on the bottom because we put it around the bottom. So I just want a couple pieces up top coming out the middle of the bow. And that will make me happy. Okay, so you see how I'm holding all this together? This is the piece that I'm going to put in right here. This is going in the steel pick machine. So that's what I'm using to make the pick out of it. Nope. Excuse me. My guard dogs have spoken. Fierce, ferocious. I know. Hide your children. Zoe. There's no one to murder. It's okay. Sorry, guys. My kids. It's tough being a parent to two teenagers. Live all your crust. So cute. Thank you. Okay, guys. So here's a little pick I'm going to add to the middle. And then we'll be done. So, oh, we kind of got a little smush with my fine. So there's the finger guy there. There's that. Kind of put that weird like that. And let's see how I can get this through all of this bow mess. There we go. Now, if you notice, I didn't put glue on it, but I've got this thing biting through a few different pieces. So I'm going to have to smush my bow. But I'll win. Give me a second. Maybe I won't. Hold on. Oh, it's this orange ribbon. Dang it. This stuff's pretty tough, man. There we go. I want it in a certain spot. 1 second, guys. Sorry. This is the joys of going live, eh? There we go. I won. Sort of. But I am going to put some glue down in here now. Now I'm going to fix my bow. And see if I can show you guys without a messy background just how cute it all is. There we go. Just little pips coming out the middle. 2 little pieces of sisal. Fixing this bow. After I smush it, we're good to go. So again, I have like 5 more, but because of course these are just little extras just to show you guys how we did. So there we go. Oops. Oh my goodness, that's so messy. That's gonna drive me up a wall. Anyways. There she is. Look how cute she is. Little tendrils. We don't need any stems, do we? Like, I don't even know where I put them. There, somewhere. But it doesn't matter. So there's that guy right there. Donna Hart. Love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So there's that. There's that. And then here's the gray. We did I crocheted a bottom to it, and then I added that to the thing. And then if you're just joining and you seeing here, I painted this one with chalk paint white, and then added the crochet bottom to it. And then all these little goodies here. And then there's the one that I put in the picture. You guys seen this one? This was the original. This was all a bunch of remnants. This, I forgot to say, this sunflower was from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, and I'm pretty sure they have them. They've had them every single year. This also crocheted. I did a couple different stitches in a mosaic crochet. So of course, after this live stream is done, I'm going to put the link to the gal's YouTube channel. She's in Iceland that does the mosaic crochet. Absolutely great teacher. Really, really great looking stitch. I only did 3 rows of it to get this here. You have to see an entire blanket is gorgeous. I did a purple one. It's on my Instagram. So there's the original with all the little remnants. Most of these things you guys can do with pieces that are left over. You don't have to add. Of course, mine kind of turn out sometimes a little bit too big. But for such a, I don't have another one on me. I have to go around the corner. But from such a, weird looking little kind of not cute pumpkin at all to this little guy here. Kind of cute. Turns out really good. I especially like my gray one. I love this gray and this brown together. This makes me happy. I might put this one on my desk. This will make me super happy. But yes, go snatch up those pumpkins, because the Dollar Tree by my house had a couple boxes when I went in there before, but now when I went in yesterday, I went looking for something else. And I'm telling you, Dollar Tree never has anything in it. Every time I see somebody's doing something that's trending or something that's new, my Dollar Tree never has it. But these pumpkins were there, just a few of them. Some of them look like they'd been chewed up. But oh well. Beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Nancy. I love them all. Thank you, Nancy. Thanks, Whitney. They are awesome. Perfect, Pat. Okay, guys. Pip berries look great. Thank you, Victoria. Yes, they do. So just wrap them around your finger. Doesn't have to stay in a garland. Like this is a huge roll of supplies, what I look at. Also, this wouldn't look bad, kind of just, opened up and strung along a mantle, or like down your dinner table, like down the middle for a centerpiece. I got lots of options. Lots of options, but almost missed the live. Darn you, YouTube, for not notifying me. Yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. It's Facebook does the same thing. Everyone's like, oh, you have to notify. The programs won't do it, even if I tell you, that I'll do it. Some things like community posts, if you have the bell clicked, if you've subscribed, it should tell you, and you should get notifications. If it's one of the channels that you watch a lot, like there's channels that I watch so much that I get every single notification. I know everything they're doing. Then there's other channels that I don't watch very often, but then I miss things. So it's YouTube and Facebook. They're kind of like, they do their own thing. We're just here. They're a world and we live in it, right? Until the next best thing comes along. Thanks, Holly. Appreciate it. Love that black one. It's navy blue, but I got you. It's got navy blue and like mustard and gold. I mean, here, maybe you can see navy blue better this side. I'm gonna take pictures with my studio lights, and I'll put them up on Instagram, and then I'll put them in the community tab here for this. So, in any event, thanks guys for joining me today. It was fun. It was only 1 hour and 45 minutes. Who would have thought? Another long live stream, eh? Can't wait to get the comments about how long and how much I'm talking. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody asking me and keeping me motivated to be here. I have more planned. I'm going to do a topiary with them. And then also I've got some other cute goodies and stuff like that to show you guys. I want to do that pincushion tutorial. And then we'll see many, many, many other things. Lots to go. Lots to come. Most of them, I might do some videos too, not just all live streams, but you guys will see some from me. I'm not going anywhere. You are awesome. Thank you for your great designs. Thank you, God's love. I appreciate it. Sandra, can't wait. Thank you, Sandra. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me today. It's been really fun. Can't wait to hear from you. Stay tuned on Instagram. It's basically where I put most of everything. I share it over to Facebook, but I don't check Facebook as much. Wish you did something with the coffin like you were going to last year. I was so looking forward to that. Oh, Wally, I have it, and I can do it. I'm going to put it in a wreath this year. If you want, I'll do that. I have it. I still have 2 of those coffins. So, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that, Wally. I will definitely, I will get to that, and that will be, I promise. I will make this promise live for everyone to hear. I will do that one. because I still have all the supplies. I just never got to it. And then who wants to see someone do something for Halloween in February? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to watch a February Halloween wreath. But yeah, I will do that because I have a great idea for it. Definitely. So yeah, they probably should do that next because Halloween's around the corner and everybody's already doing Halloween. You are awesome. Thank you for your great designs. Can't wait. Hit like. Yeah, guys, hit like the stream. Share it if you can. Yay, me. I love Halloween. Perfect wall, yeah. I like following. That was my term phrase. I like following. Something as long as I can leave pumpkins up, I'm fine with it. But then again, technically, you guys, I have pumpkins year round. That's just me. Thanks again, guys. Stay tuned. I'll put more posts in the community tab on YouTube. Try to keep it more active so it kind of stays in your feed. So thanks again for joining me, everybody. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Or sorry, the next live stream. Okay? Bye-bye. See you soon. Bye-bye.